All right, so we are live. We'll just wait for the people to come in. Hello, Kenneth. Right, Situbor from Abu Dhabi. Wow, amazing. Good morning, everyone. From Taiwan. Right, Kenneth, are you trading today, Kenneth? Red. Good morning. Nice, Truhat. Good morning. Are you guys trading today? Rain huge. From Kuwait. Wow, amazing. Good morning. Good morning. Trigo. Is this Litogo? I'm not really sure who Trigo is. Taiwan. Very good. Abang-abang muna. All right. Very good. Chitubor, yes. I'm gonna share to you. In a while, I'll be sharing to you the intraday trade that I did today. Mm-mm. Morning to net. Ben Drake. Good morning. Hi, Andy. You're welcome, Andy. Gats. Hindi pa nakalabas sa NRCP. Bakit hindi ka nag-cut loss, Gats? Right, from Iloilo. Good morning. Set to buy now at 11. Yes, antayin nyo si Now sa baba. I was saying na last night na hindi gaanong mag-a-affect talaga yung news kay Now last night. And luckily I was right and hindi ako pumasok kay Now. Fibonacci from Struhat. I really don't use Fibonacci. You know me. I keep my trade simple. For me, Fibonacci is really very complicated already. Nevsky, good morning. Good morning, Krister. Good morning, Arlen. Just making sure I'm reading everyone. Si MRC tumataas na. All right, go. While watching this video, make sure you're also watching your market if you're doing trading today. Oh, mahina audio. Let me see. How about now? Let me adjust my audio really quick. How about now? Is that better? Is the audio better? Melinda? Hi, Sir Lloyd. Ako yung nag-FB message na cut loss IDC. Tumulan sa PXP ngayon, Sir Lloyd. ATN, hawak mo. Let me check ATN. ATN did a, what do you call this? It did a green. Let me share my screen to you. ATN. Yeah, at the ATN. I am sending everyone patterns, right? And if you don't, if you haven't noticed ATN's pattern yet, um, this is a head and shoulder right here. So that's why I removed ATN from my recommendations. After it bounced, it did bounce and then failed that bounce, and that failure right there formed a head and shoulder, and that's a bad sign. But the good thing is it is bouncing on above MA20, so this is a good sign. Hopefully it does go through, but basically generally this one right here is a negative sign. That's why I removed ATN on my recommendations. Let me go back to YouTube to check your right. That's good. Okay na po ako. Loud and clear. That's very good. Heaven is falling fast. Let me check Heaven because I want to share to you. I want to share to you the trade I did today with Heaven. Right. So let me share to you my screen. Right. So today is my rest day, so nakapag intraday ako. Usually if I intraday trade, I look at the um what do you call this, the very popular stocks, which is STR, Heaven, and Now. Sila tatlong tinignan ko today. And luckily, kay Heaven, at the start of the market, this is the 1 minute market of Heaven today. At the start of the market, it went down, and then there was an engulfing stick right here. So it engulfed the red stick. So that's a sign for me to buy. So I bought Heaven. Let me pull this up. Let me just make sure I'm sharing my screen. Okay, that's good. So I bought Heaven right here, and then I was able to ride Heaven right there. I use Bollinger Bands, by the way. So this trigger right here from Bollinger Band, and then the engulfing stick. This is one of my favorite Bollinger Band technique. Whenever the Bollinger Band is triggered below, I look for the next 1, 2, and 3 sticks. If the first stick closes above the trigger, that's a good sign. And this right here is a good sign. This already closed at the what do you call this, at the closing. Um, it was right here when I bought it, and then right here another Bollinger Band and an engulfing stick, which is my trigger to sell. So I sold it right here. Yun na yung first intraday trade ko today, and I already gained much because of that move right there. And then right now, nag-aabang na lang ako kay Heaven to do a waterfall. You already know my waterfall. So nag-aabang ako ng waterfall kay Heaven. It did. This one right here was a very good sign for Heavens, but somehow it failed. But still going up, still going up. So right now, yung pera ko nakaabang lang muna. Right, so I want to go back to my screen. Si Web, yes, I want to discuss about Web. Ang problema kasi Web, I recommended Web yesterday. I wasn't expecting that sudden rise ni Web. Let me pull up Web sa screen natin. Right, this is Web. Let me pull up the 1 day chart ni Web right there. So, when I recommended Web, I was expecting na dito lang sa MA20 bumili or something. Pero, sa sobrang hype siguro, it opened very high. It opened around 25% above the last price right there, 26%. So sabi ko, wow, ang grabe naman nun. But I wasn't really scared because partly ako may kasalanan nito eh. When I released the video about how to get into ceiling stocks, umakyat na si Web. I mean, pag may mga sumasakay, ang dami nang nagbe-bid at ceiling price, and this was the cause of the jump ni Web, right? Ang daming gustong sumakay, but that's a positive sign kasi it is showing that may interest na kay Web after the news catalyst of Web. Ang problema nga lang, umakyat siya bigla na napakataas. It opened at 26%. That's whopping 26%. Ang effect talaga niyan is after dun sa mga hindi naman ito third telco. Hindi naman kasing lakas ni third telco. This is a blue chip. So any movement in blue chip is really slow. Look at the downfall of Web. It's a very slow downfall. So dapat normally ito mabagal lang ang akyat niya. I signaled Web to buy. I was expecting for it to be above MA20 lang, but it went as high as there. So hindi na lang ako pumasok. I'm waiting for it near MA20, which is kanina tumama na siya at 7.04. That would have been the best entry of Web if you're looking for Web for long term. Web is for long term. This is a blue chip. So at 7.40, I think this is the normal uptrend price talaga ni Web. So it should be around hit this level lang ang presyo ni Web for now. Sobrang taas lang talaga kahapon kaya nag-pull back siya. And then the real uptrend of Web is now showing right there. It's this bounce right here, 7.05. Ito lang dapat yung current price na in-expect ko kay Web. Okay, let me go back to YouTube. Right. So that's David. I hope I was able to answer your question, David. I have a question from you. Negative 26 ako kay ADC pero hindi nakapag-cut loss. I believe may magandang play pa to. The problem with IDC is that it's a really volatile stock as of the moment. So I hope what do you call this, makapag average down ka on a very good time. You Eds, sir, NRCP break its resistance at 1.86. Thank you. Let me check on RCP really quick. All right. So yes, NRCP did the breakout yesterday. I hope you're seeing my screen. Let me pull it. Let me put this on full screen. Let me get the horizontal line. Right. This was the resistance of NRCP the past days, and I did recommend NRCP because it did the breakout. It sustained the breakout, but then again, it's Friday and it's profit taking day. So I did mention sa ano ko sa what they call this recommendation ko na be extra careful, meaning tutukan nyo ang mga entries nyo within the day. It did break out, it did go up today, opened here and then go up, and then sadly it failed the breakout. But the good news is, let me pull up the uptrend. It's still good at its uptrend line right here. It's still very well at its uptrend line. It still bounced at its uptrend support right here. It has a strong sideways support which was confirmed twice already at this level right here. So NRCP is still good. I hope you have cut loss here. I wouldn't recommend cutting loss yet because napakalapit lang naman ng support niya, 'di ba? If it fails the support right here, that's the best time to cut losses. But still, NRCP is a on an uptrend line. Cut loss, it's up to you if you really want to cut loss. But then again, I always say if you enter a stock, even if it's if it's on a what do you call this? If even if it's on a breakout, dapat calculated nyo na magkano ang kaya niyong losses. So if when NRCP fail, dapat nakapag-cut loss na kayo dito. If it were me, hindi pa ako magka-cut loss kasi napakalapit lang naman ng support na. Anyways, that's my take on NRCP. Let me go back to YouTube. Right, so that's for Eds. Tamara, uy, pasok po ako sa APX yesterday. Okay po po pa. I'm gonna check on APX. By the way, guys, if you want to support me, if you want to support the channel, help me continue this. There is a super chat on this YouTube page. The super chat is this dollar sign right here. If you want to donate for the cost of helping Filipinos become financially free, you can click on super chat and help the channel right there. Right? What this does is ma-highlight yung questions nyo. I'll be sure to prioritize those questions sa mga nagsasponsor sa atin. Right? Anyways, going back. Right, so for Tamara, APX nga pala. Right, let me share my screen again. Right, so APX, right, so APX has a confirmation buy na, right? This is a confirmation. Actually, the confirmation to dito, suddenly that failed and then did a confirmation here. The good thing about this is we have an official, very strong sideways support right here. This is hit already 4 times. That's a very strong support right there. So if you're looking to get in APX, this is the best spot to buy. This is above MA20. We can use that as our uptrend support already right there. So APX, hopefully this is confirmed up. This is already confirmed uptrend. So hopefully it continues. The volume just today is very slow. APX nga pala. The volume today is quite slow. Quite little pa. Hopefully this picks up after everyone notices this support right here. So that's for Tamara. Mark De Ocampo from Doha, Qatar. Good morning. Right. John Doe. Let me, asa na ba yun? Urun. May Reynald. Si Reynald nag-sponsor ng 50 pesos. Thank you for that. That will really help. Reynald, as you know, is a batch 1 member of our batch 1 for the workshop, and batch 1 has been doing very good for this week, I'm gonna be doing a follow-up session for batch 1 later tonight para kamustahin sila. But I have the chat room ready and they are doing very good, and I'm very proud about the batch 1. So if you are looking for a mentorship, I have mentoring services. Just let me know. Send me a message on Facebook. Right? Thank you again, Reynald, for the support. Siguro nakakita na naman ito today kaya nag-support. Right. Mark De Leon, again, good morning. John Doe, any reco for H2O and Costco bossing? John Doe, let me check H2O real quick. And then I'm going to show this to everyone so everyone can see how I check my charts. H2O. Recommendation for H2O. H2O, hindi ko nilalagay si H2O sa recommendations ko as of the moment because its Bollinger Band is constricted right now, right? Constricted siya, so this is a good sign, but not yet time to get in. I want this as much as possible na mas manipis pa, or at least it will trigger, meaning it will close above the Bollinger Band. Right now, today it did open at the Bollinger Band, but somehow it still failed. So I'm still watching H2O. It's in my watch list. I want to show you my watch list right here. Yan, andyan si H2O. So watch lang. Nasa watch list ko lang si H2O. So later tonight, when the market closes, I am gonna check on H2O how it closes today. If it closes above the Bollinger Band, I'm gonna be H2O will be part of my recommendation on Monday. All right. So going back to our chat room, Aljun ko. Right, si PXP kahapon 19, sadly 16 na lang siya. Let me check PXP. Dapat kasi if you are into and stocks na nagsisiling, I mean, it's on a constant resistance right here. This is a constant resistance. If it's going up right here 19, 'di ba? You bought it at 19, dapat you should have trailing stop losses, especially for stocks that is on a constant resistance kasi hindi mo alam kailan yan titigil. So you should be it should have a you should have a trailing cut loss. Yan yung term, trailing cut loss. Para pag nagkabuhusan, um, you can cut loss right away. Um, I always tell newbies to be careful with these kinds of stocks. Yung may mga constant resistance, it's moving on a constant resistance. As much as possible, watch the market. If you ride this volatile, Bollinger Band is, this will check the volatility of a stock. I just want to make sure I'm sharing this right. Bollinger Band is a technical analysis tools that helps you know if the stock is volatile or not. The movement right here is very strong if it goes outside Bollinger Band, but the Bollinger Band will expand. It means the stock becomes very volatile, right? The thinner it is, like right here, it means that it's very stable. The price is very stable at that range. So maliit lang yung losses nyo anytime you get into that level right here. But if it's above the Bollinger Band, it's a very volatile stock. So you should be watching that stock if it's above Bollinger Band. And especially if it's at constant resistance, dapat tinitingnan niyo yan, right? PXP right now is doing good. So I want you to watch that still, all right? The Bollinger Band is very wide. So meaning it's very volatile. It's good that it's going up now. May support na siyang na-form on a sideways. And may confirmation na tayo. But basically, the uptrend line niya na normal is andito pa lang. It's MA20 right here. This is its normal uptrend line. So it has a chance to pull back at MA20. Alright? Napakataas ng entry mo. Alright, let me go back to our chat room. Alright, so that's for Aljun. Angie Montero, good morning. MC De Guzman, good morning from Dubai. May video po kayo sa waterfall technique or will be discussed during seminar. Please look for my video titled my favorite intraday technique. Siguro palitan ko na yan ng title with about, lagyan ko ng waterfall sa title after this live session to help you. Also, yes, I'll be discussing that in my web seminar, in my workshop, because I'm gonna be integrating that with other techniques para mas ma-maximize niyo yung waterfall. Right, NRCP, sabi ni Karen, is going down. Yes, it is. May gap pa rin si web, kaya delikado pa. Yes, that's correct. Gats Agustin, nagkabusan sa NRCP. Right now, let me check NRCP. Oh, yeah. Right, nagkabusan sa NRCP. Anyways, yes, meron naman Andiyan naman yung sideways support niya. So that was hit already today. So that's still okay. Sayang lang. If you went in at the breakout level, again, the previous resistance is your support, and it broke that support. So dapat nakapag-cut loss kayo around that level if you are into NRCP. MX from Pat, MXRP, right? MXRP. Let me check out MXRP. MXRP. Ano yung MXRP? Wala namang MXRP yan. Linoloko mo ko, ha? Gats. Uptrend ba? Paul Looping. Sir, mag-uptrend ba ang CEB? CEB. Let me pull that up. Right. Yan. Ito na yung super chat support ni Reynald. He is a batch 1. Again, he is a batch 1 student of mine, and they are really doing good. So I will really recommend, sayang naman yung losses nyo, dapat in-invest nyo na lang into learning the market, and my mentoring is just 4,000 yung entry. So isang loss nyo na yan, sayang dapat. Tas if you, I assure you, I think Reynald will, I think Reynald will confirm with me, hindi na kayo may ipit. Losses like 4,000 will not be happening to you anymore after the workshop. Primex pala. Ayan. Sige, unahin natin si Paul. CEB. Let me pull that up. CEB. Here we go. Mag-uptrend pa ba si CEB? Ang gusto ko kay CEB is that it's constricting. Na-trigger niya nga yung Bollinger Band. But this Bollinger Band is not really that constricted, so medyo volatile pa siya. Nati-trigger niya, but somehow it's not doing that much because yung volume na mababa pa rin eh. Today, from a few days ago, medyo umakit yung volume niya, but as of the moment, wala pa. It's still consolidating. Still moving sideways. Right. Let me go back to YouTube. How about Primex from Pat, PRMX? Right, let's get PRMX. Right, so Primex, yan. I want to get back to my Bollinger Band technique. So this is a trigger right here. And usually, pag may trigger, nag-iintay ako ng engulfing candlestick for first 1, 2, 3, and then 3. Yan, andyan yung tatlo. 1, 2, 3, and then this was the final engulfing stick. Right? So na-engulf niya itong trigger na ito. So I did recommend Primex, and then it went up for 2 days. On the third day, negative signs na siya for a pullback right here, and then it did pull back at around MA20. As of the moment, nag-bounce siya at the support right here. So that's a good sign. We still have to watch Primex kung anong mangyayari sa kanya. Right? But usually this is a trigger for an uptrend right here. Pero hindi naman rally lang pala. Hindi ko sinasabi na this is foolproof. Look at this right here. This is a trigger, and then my engulfing stick at the next one. And then dahil na-engulf na siya, sure, true enough, it did trigger a rally. But then, again, after it failed, bumaba na siya ulit. So I'm gonna just watch this. If this stays above MA20, that is still good. Pag bumaba na siya ng MA20, that will be a bad sign. If you're into it, just sell it and then wait for it again at this support right here. All right, so let me go back to YouTube. Right, batch 3, Gats Agustin. Yes, batch 3 then si Gats Agustin. He is one of my students. If you want to send them a message, you can check for a feedback sa workshop, right? Debbie, batch 2, right? Angelus is here, also here. He's a batch 2 student of mine. So what can you say about pizza? Pizza is in my recommendations today, I believe. So pizza now has a confirmation. Try to bargain at 16.20. Excuse me. Um, 16.20. So let me, kamustahin ko si pizza. Pizza na lang, wrong spelling pa eh. Right, so I told you guys to look for a bargain at 16.20. And true enough, bumababa siya. Hopefully, tumama sa 16.20, which is very low. So, antayin nyo lang. It's already between kasi. Kaya sinabi ko, kaya I said, look for a bargain for around 16.20 kasi napakalapit niya na sa resistance niya. Right? It's still at a breakout status nung last ko siyang recommend, but it did attempt to fail and then gumanda naman. So we have a confirmed uptrend right there. I'm saying 16.20 kasi I really want it as close as the MA20 line as much as possible. Anyways, malapit na lang naman yung ano niya, yung resistance niya. So if it breaks out resistance, then that's good. But if it goes down still today, antayin nyo sa 16.20. That's the best entry for pizza. Sorry, hindi ko na share yung screen ko, right? So, again, I just want to show pizza again really quick. I did say wait for it at 16.20. It's because malapit na siya sa resistance niya. If it breaks out, then good. But as of the moment, nasa gitna siya. I don't really want to recommend getting in the stock at the middle. So, I want to wait for it at 16.20. Yung mga tao, napaka-atat pumasok. Pumasok at 16.9. Ayan tuloy, naiipit. It's now at 16.5. I really want you to wait for it at around 16.2. Right, so si God's will, Carino. So I'm trading using MACD, EBIT20, and Ichimoku Cloud for indicator. Okay, that's good. If it works for you, that's good. Primex, I believe I've already discussed Primex for Pat. Hold muna ako sa NRCP. That's good because malapit na naman yung support niya. Kenneth has a question about MRC. Let me pull up MRC. Alright, so MRC, ayan na, si MRC, very good. I recommended MRC kasi nag-breakout siya. And then this was a positive sign. Let me pull up, let me see if I can pull up my recommendation yesterday. Yan, this was yesterday. I believe MRC is here, yeah. MRC bargain around 3.355 was my recommendation. Hindi na siya umabot ng 355 right here because I really want it at around ano. But if you see the stock starting to get up, di nyo na kailangan ng bargain, right? So MRC is doing good today already. Tsaka nag-breakout pa siya sa resistance niya. So this will be still a good entry if it closes above the sideways resistance right here. All right, go Kenneth. Welcome. You, Kai, is asking for Wilcon. Let me get to that. All right, si Ray Lord, thank you for this. Batch 3, learn and be a master trader from Hunter Sir Lord. Yes, Ray Lord is one of the batch 3. Last day nila kahapon. I tell you guys, ang laki ng improvement nila. That's why they are very, very good at trading now. I'm gonna be, what do you call that? I'm gonna be doing a follow-up with them next week. So, tingnan ko lang ulit. Kay Yukai, Wilcon. Right, so Wilcon is right here. It's very near its MA20, right? But sadly, MA20 is curving to a sideways trend. So possible this is a sideways trend na. There is a support formed here. And then, good thing it was, what do you call this? It was supported today. Tignan natin yung uptrend line. Sa mga hindi pa alam paano mag-plot ng uptrend line. After a sideways, I draw another uptrend line right here. So, na-break niya pa yung uptrend line niya. So, as of the moment, I consider Wilcon as on a sideways trend na. So, hopefully, this will go up still again. I hope nabenta mo na yung I hope nabenta mo na yung ano mo, Wilcon mo. Right, so Caesar Del Cruz, sir, paano po masasabi nyo kay Poppy? Pullback lang ba nangyayari ngayon? Poppy was very high already. Let me pull up again Poppy. Ang tagal ko nang inano to eh. Ang tagal ko nang nirecommend si Poppy. Right. So Poppy is still above MA20. The sad thing is it's forming a, what do you call this? A lower high. So right there. So this can be a downtrend na kay Poppy. Trends doesn't last forever. But the good thing is it's still above MA20. So there's still a chance for Poppy. You can try. Eto guys you really can't tell what will happen to a market. If it's a trend or an uptrend or not. So look for a good position. A good position for Poppy. Kung magtuloy-tuloy itong MA20 na ito. A good position for Poppy is good, get in very near this MA20 right here. What that does is it will make your risk very small. Napakalit lang ng risk nyo. Pero dapat mag-cut loss kayo below that MA20 line. Right? Kasi if it bounces up, napakalaki ng magiging panalo nyo. Look at this, Poppy. Nung unang uptrend niya, nag-sideways siya. And then, right here, napakalapit niya na kay MA20. And then, I risked and then, nag-risk ako and then pumasok kay Poppy. And then, true enough, nanalo tayo because of that risk right there. It went as high as around 50%. I'm not sure if tama ito eh. But, yan ang akyat ni Poppy from the day I went in. Poppy. Actually, ito yung trigger ko eh. Pumasok ako kay Poppy. I did already risk myself na pumasok kay Poppy at that level right there. Hindi ko lang siya rin-recommend sa mga tao because it's very risky. This risk is quite high for me still. So, I recommended Poppy at this level right here kasi napakaliit na for me ang risk. And then true enough, nanalo siya. So it's what I will be doing with Poppy again when it reaches very near this MA20 line right here. Alright, so I hope na-answer ko si Caesar. Alan Timbang, good AM. Tataas po ba si Poppy? Yan, same question. Hope I was able to answer that. Wilson, good morning from Singapore. Good morning, Wilson. Mark, 22,000. Pure Foods. Pure Foods. Let me check that out. Right, Pure Foods. Pure Foods is a blue chip. I consider blue chip si Pure Foods. Right. So, good sign is, look at the Bollinger Band. It's constricted. So, meaning, nagiging stable na ang price ni Pure Foods at this level right here. Right? So, I'm gonna be putting Pure Foods on my watch list. Right here. PF. And then, constricted Bollinger Band. Right? If you're watching If you're watching Pure Foods, wait for it to close above this Bollinger Band right here. If it does that, that's a very significant movement. That's the best time to get in Pure Foods. So watch lang muna as of the moment. Gino, Bloom. Right, Bloom. Right, si Bloom, from the start na recommend ko si Bloom, laki na ng panalo ni Bloom. I think I recommended Bloom around this level right here. And then, tingnan nyo, it went as high as there. And then, yun nga, sinasabi ko is, it's still on an uptrend. You can draw the uptrend line here to here. It's still on an uptrend line. And it's well above MA20, right? So, wait for it around, if it reaches MA20, and then that's a good time to get in. If it reaches very near MA20, kung hindi pa kayo nakapasok, kasi what that does is, maliit na ang risk nyo. That's the best position to get in Bloom. If papasok kayo kay Bloom ngayon at bumagsak yan, let's put it right here. So, ganyan yung situation in Bloom. Pag bumagsak yan, your cut loss should be below MA20. So, napakalaki pa ng risk as of the moment. So, don't get in Bloom as of the moment. I always tell you guys to get in at the best position. Look at this right here. Kung pumasok kayo dito, napakaliit ng risk ninyo, 'di ba? Compared to your reward. If you're just patient enough to wait for it on its uptrend line or its MA20. Right? So antayin niyo lang, be patient. Di kailangan magmadali. Right? So right, so si Bendrick already won sa MRC. That's very good. What's your take on STR? STR is really very... Sino nga ba nag-ask nito? Anong name? Si Melinda. Hi, Melinda. STR. Let me pull up STR right here. So si STR, yan. Yesterday, I sent a question about STR. Baka bumaba kasi there was news kay STR na, from Villar, from the company itself na, excuse me, from the company itself now, there is no reason really for the sudden spike. So this is just momentum right here. So my take on STR is, it did touch its Bollinger Band. That's why I recommended STR 2 days ago. Here, right here, and then pumalo na siya. And then, so maganda pa rin, di ba? But my take on STR right now, it's getting volatile. So I will really recommend only get into this stock if you can watch the market kasi late na ang entry nyo kung papasok pa kayo ngayon. The best entry would have been right here, MA20, if above MA20. Right, that should have been the best entry point. Actually, na-recommend ko si STR last week nung Thursday pa because of its formation na ascending triangle right there. Did break out, bumaba nga siya naman. Pero, still, this one right here, ito yung entry point ko eh. So, it broke that resistance right there. Then, kung naging aggressive tayo sa pagpasok kay Star, nakasakay sana tayo sa rise ni Star. As of the moment, if gusto nyo pang pumasok, it will be a very stressful entry for you, I tell you. It will be very stressful. So, dapat tingnan nyo ang market full-time kung gusto nyo pang pumasok. Right, that's for Melinda. Sparkfire. Ang reco, sir, any reco for X? X is actually in my watch list. It's because last time, naputol niya na yung downtrend niya right here. So it's forming a wedge. I'm still waiting for it to form a wedge and then break out from that wedge. Another downfall. Wedge is another downfall. Another downtrend here. And then pag na-break na yan, yan yung best time to enter kay X. As of the moment, wag na muna. Alright, LMG. Triple bottom po ba? LMG. It's really sideways today. Yan. It did trigger Bollinger Band today. So that's very good. Pero kaso nga lang, ang problema ko yung LMG is history-wise, ilang beses niya na na-trigger yung Bollinger Band and then bumababa pa rin eh. But today, LMG's volume is very good. So I think this is a very strong move for LMG and this should be able to spark an uptrend. So if tomorrow, kung gusto nyo pumasok kay LMG, I will ask for you to look for a bargain around 4.40. Dyan, dito. Around 4.40. Right? History-wise, LNG after a strong move, bumababa siya. So, always be careful. Kasi if pumasok kayo at bumaba yan, tignan nyo ang risk na you're gonna be taking there until support, below support. Napakalaki. Right? And then, ang resistance ni LMG, andito lang. Risk to reward wise, tignan nyo. Diba? So, risk to reward wise, napakaliit lang ang reward nyo kasi there's a big chance na mag-pull back yan after hitting the resistance. So, ang risk nyo mas mataas kaysa sa reward nyo. Right? I would really recommend, if you really want to get in, mag-bargain kayo at 4.40, at least may win kayo. But the best entry for LMG should be a breakout right here. So if you want to go into LMG, antayin nyo lang sa breakout. Raylord, nadaanan ko yung support mo. Thank you so much. Yan, nagbayad na yan ng mga 4,000 actually. And then they're still helping me. Thank you so much, Raylord. I'll take this positively. This means that you are gaining more than what you have been investing in the webinar and the workshop I am providing. Right, so let's go to pen. What do you think of IDC, sir? IDC, let me get IDC. I'm gonna make sure you're seeing my screen. All right, very good. So IDC, oh my God, downtrend po si IDC. It did break its initial downtrend right here. Sorry. This was its original downtrend. So nag-wedge na siya. So it's still going down. Look at MA20. Its direction is going down. So wag na muna kay IDC. The good news is that meron naman siyang support dito. This support is hit twice already. Na-trigger niya na, and then the engulfing. 1, 2, 3. Yan yung engulfing. So it did go up after the engulfing. So that's a good sign noon. But then it failed. Yung sinasabi ko, hindi naman siya always ano eh. But it's still, umakyat naman siya after the trigger. Anyways, yes, IDC is on sideways now as of the moment. Possible downtrend. Possible downtrend, pero no, yung original downtrend niya na-break niya na from this. So this is a possible sideway na if it bounces above this support, antayin nyo sa support, and then if it bounces, that will be a good time to get in. Napakalit lang ng risk nyo. If ever that happens, if it bounces, napakalit lang ng risk nyo. Cut loss dyan, right? Cut loss. Always do a cut loss. Alright, magkano po ba magpa-mentor? Actually, sige, sabihin ko na sa inyo. As of the moment, yung charge ko is around 4,000. It's a 5-day workshop. The first 4 days is an intensive workshop, and then the 5th day is a follow-up the next week. Raylord, yung mga nag-sponsor kanina were members of the first batch. Raylord is from batch 3. Napakaganda ng feedback. Kaya they're still supporting me, even if tapos na yung initial na 4 days namin. Right, Nebski. Tumawa lang si Nebski. Sir, please talk about your mentorship program. I'm interested to learn more about stock. Actually, my mentorship program is a 5-day workshop. The first 4 days, sabihin ko na sa inyo yung course outline. The first 4 days is about, if I can remember it, the first day is about profiling you, and also the second day is, first day is profiling and the best strategy for you. The second day is my technical analysis. Yun yung focus on the second day. The third day is about my practices and an introduction to my swing trades and my day trades. And then the fourth day is about my intraday technique. Right? Yan yung nilalaman ng first 4 days. And so far, all the feedbacks have been very good. It's live. Siguro ang problema lang is there are some technical issues. Mahirap kasi talaga pag live especially online. But the lessons, they have been absorbing it very well. Batch 1 has been very aggressive already. Let me see if I can show you my batch 1 chat room. Hanapin ko sa batch 1. Yan, starting ko si batch 1 chat room, okay? See all messengers. Let me go to batch 1. And they're what do you call this? They are batch 1 is scheduled for a follow-up session today. But tingnan nyo sila batch 1. Sana ba yung start nila today? Right. Look at how aggressive they are. Right, so I told them, abangan nyo today si STR Heaven Waterfalls. Sir, nakasakay po, wait. So they are very aggressive now in riding them. Hindi na sila natatakot sumakay, sorry. Right, they've been very, it's a very good practice with them already. What do you call this? Wala na yung fears nila. They already know what to do when they try to trade. Yan. Chart, please. Na-discuss ko na si IDC. Sorry kanina. Yan. 4K lang workshop mo, sir. Yung cut loss ko kahapon, 6K, sir. Sayang. Nag-enroll. Yes, yan yung sinasabi ko. It would be best if you if you just invest in learning, especially in my workshop, kasi yung mga talo nyo, wala, I'm very proud to say, wala nang naipit. After the 1 week, wala nang naipit. The batch 2 and batch 3, which was ongoing this week, wala nang naipit sa kanila. So, I'm really proud to say na the workshop is really working for them. Right, so Ren, IDC, I already answered that. UK40 webinar na sir. That's very IDC, chart please. IDC, movies, SMPH po sir. Pababa na. Ayan, I want to discuss about this. I know I recommended SMPH a few days ago because I was banking on the news, right? Nagkatotoo naman, meron ngang nag-bash sa akin online. Sabi mo sir, may mangyayari sa SMPH. Wala naman eh. So I answered him na, I said, merong mangyayari. And then, meron naman talagang nangyari. The news came out on the day that I said it will go out. So, nangyari talaga. Totoo naman, di ba? So, I told them, meron naman nangyari, di ba? It's just that not all stocks move. You really can't predict stocks movement. And then, yun, if you are betting on that movement, pumasok kayo sa SMPH, then good. Hindi naman siya gumalaw. If you want to decide to take it out, hindi naman siya bumaba na napakababa, you can always pull out naman, di ba? Anyways, SMPH, I want to talk to you about this. This is part of the workshop, sinasabi ko. SMPH is a blue chip. If you go into SMPH, you always look at the bigger picture. Hindi yung swing trade lang or ano. What do you think? I want to ask everyone, what do you think will happen to SMPH 5 to 10 years from now? Do you think the company will still grow even bigger than their current status? If you're going to answer yes, then I will tell you, SMPH, this is the best time to get into SMPH. Kasi blue chip yan eh. Alam nyo, yung blue chip, matagal gumalaw ang blue chip. Right? So, but if it moves, it's really a sure, if you want to check SMPH history, it's been a constant rise. Right? So, ganyan yan. Ganyan. That's how you deal with SMPH. That's how I answer blue chips, really. What do you think of the company 5 to 10 years from now? Even if bumaba pa yung stock prices nila, the intrinsic value of the stock is hindi bumababa. Even if bumaba ang price ng SMPH today, SMPH real value, yung intrinsic value ng stock is still growing up. It's still growing. So, it's really always best to buy SMPH. It's always best to buy JFC kahit na bumaba pa yan. Kahit bumaba pa yung price nila. Dapat nga matutuwa kayo pag bumaba yan eh. Kasi if may savings kayo, i-add nyo yan kasi mas marami yung mabibili ninyo. Right, so that's to answer movie salad. Naka-screen share naman ngayon. Siguro delay lang to. CHP, kailan pa siya tataas? Kung may good news na kay CHP. So far, pangit pa yung news kay CHP. ATN is forming, Francis, ATN is forming a head and shoulder. Let me just show you this to you. Again, I've already mentioned this earlier. So ATN, nag-head and shoulder siya. So that's a bad sign. The good thing is it's above MA20 now. Hopefully, umakyat siya. MRC, yes, you can consider MRC for long term. Magaganda yung mga projects niya ngayon. From Mark De Ocampo. Ren, IDCS. Right, very good, Ren. Web SMPH long term po. Matagal-tagal pa. Web is gonna be growing up because mas faster than SMPH because napagaganda ng news nila. If web starts to operate, mas tataas na tataas pa yan. So if you are looking for a long-term stock, I would suggest SMPH and web, especially web. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. How about SSP? Right, let me get SSP because ito yung nahuli natin na ceiling last. Right, SSP is on the sideways movement. There's positive signs of buying right there. I would suggest waiting for it at MA20, right? Para maliit ang risk niyo. Kasi baka bumaba pa yan sa MA20. Ellie from Batch 3. Hi, Ellie. Thank you for attending the live today. Guys, hanggang 12 lang ako kasi I still have to go out and eat lunch. Ililibre ko pa si Apple, yung partner ko. Right, anyways, we still have time. Pwede pa kayo malaman magkano ang training mo, sir. Yes, Joash, the training is just 4,000 if you compare it to others out there na bibigay ng training. I've seen one around 20,000. That's 5,000. I mean, 5 times much more expensive than what I provide you. Right? Sir, about Bloom po, good morning. Good morning, Gerald. Again, Gerald is a member of our group. How about Bloom? I already discussed Bloom earlier. I would ask for you to wait for Bloom at around MA20 or very near its uptrend line. That way, your risk will be very small. Kasi pag inintay niyo yan dito sa uptrend line niya, your risk will be very small right there. It's either that or wait for it to do a breakout. Kasi sa breakout kasi, if you wait for it at a breakout, also, your risk will be very small if you wait for it at the breakout. Right there. Right? So, that's the best positions to get into Bloom. All right, Gerald. MC de Guzman. If you pull up Bollinger Band right here using Investograms, click on Bollinger Band. Automatic na yan. Yung red line na yan, tanggalin ko lang to. Yung red line na ito, that's the MA20. Alright. Naubos na boses ko. Bilis maubos ng boses ko eh. Alright. Ecstasy of gold. Do you need to open an account at anymeeting.com to view the webinar? No need to open an account for anymeeting.com. And just send that out. If you can see the website, if you ask you to sign in, meaning hindi yan blocked sa lugar nyo. Pinapakita ko lang talaga yan because yung brothers natin from UAE, brothers and sisters natin from UAE, nahihirapan sila mag-join sa workshop because blocked ang Zoom, blocked ang Skype sa kanila. So, any meeting lang ako nakakapag-meet sa kanila. Right. How about SGI, sir? Naipit ako from Karen, SGI. I'm gonna do this really quick kasi we only have 5 minutes more. SGI, yan. SGI is nasa support niya. Nag-breakout na siya. Breakdown support. So, ready your cut loss. Okay? Ready your cut loss kay SGI. Ganda sana eh. Nag-trigger siya eh. Kaso nga lang, it's never a guarantee. Manipis na sana yung ano niya. It's never a guarantee na nag-work to. But most of the time, it works. That's why I use this indicator right here. Next question from Pat. How much po ang fee ng mentorship? It's only 4,000. Mark Tapang, what about MBT? Metrobank, I recommended MBT yesterday because its movement is now very good. Tingnan nyo, lumiliit yung Bollinger Band ni Metrobank. So that's a good sign. Also, naglabas pala sila ng dividends. Right? So that should help MBT. But as of the moment, napakalakas na ng support ni MBT. So your risk is very little with MBT as of the moment. Hopefully, in the future, mag-akyat na siya. MBT is a blue chip. You really don't have to be afraid getting into MBT. Trigo, ask ko lang po about call GTC term. Calls, GTC is good till canceled. Your order will be there every day until i-cancel mo yan. So hanggang hindi pa yung nahi-hit, hanggang hindi pa na-execute yung order mo, andyan pala yung order na yan. That's GTC. So what about TUGS? Na-break na yung MA20. I already sold my TUGS when it broke MA20. So that's the time to cut losses. Sir, VLL po. Joel, Turla, VLL. Alright, VLL. Na-break niya ni MA20 niya. So dapat nakapag-cut loss na kayo. I hope nag-cut loss na kayo habang maaga pa kasi baka bumaba pa yan to its last support right here. Yan, yung last support niya na na-hit niya here. So, baka bumaba pa yan dyan. And then if bababa pa yan dyan, most probably, pababa na si VLL. Right, next question. Cesar de la Cruz, Vol naman, sir. Right. Vulcan, since the day I recommended Vulcan, Grabe na panalo kay Vulcan. Ayaw tumigil, ayaw paawat. I recommended Vulcan at this day. Actually, pumasok din ako kay Vulcan. Because the position during this day was very good. Na-trigger niya ang Bollinger Band, and the Bollinger Band is very constricted. That's the calm before the storm. Pag trigger niya, tingnan nyo ang nangyayari kay Vulcan. It's now at 91%. Whopping 91%. Ayaw paawat ng Vulcan talaga. That's why I'm not recommending Vulcan anymore, because this right here is very scary already. Whenever everyone is celebrating, it could be a sign that it's the time to sell. So if you're already in Vulcan, sell half para hindi na kayo stressed. And then if you are waiting, if you're looking to get in Vulcan, I think this is good time to get in kasi nag-breakout siya dito. If it goes as above, that's still a very significant movement. But if you enter at this level right here, very stressful yan. I will recommend for you to watch the market all the time. All right, that's for Caesar. Still have 2 minutes more. Ellie, sabi ni Ellie, sulit na ang mentorship. I think these people are already gaining today. Confident na sila sa intraday. So nabawi na nila yung 4K na ininvest nila for the workshop. After the workshop, they're already earning, hindi na sila naiipit. So yes, thank you for that recommendation, Ellie. I tell you, sulit ang workshop, guys. If you want to get in, just let me know. Send me a message in FB. Ano mga coverage? Again, for Gerald, coverage is profiling you and then looking for the best strategy for you. The day 2 is my technical analysis, yung ginagamit kong technical analysis. Day 3 is, ano nga ba yung day 3? And my execution pala, how I execute my trades. Day 4 is my swing trades and my intraday trades. Yun yung laman ng How I Do It workshop. Anong batch yung Feb 26 na 9:30 p.m.? 9:30 p.m. batch 6 is, yung batch na is batch 5 na yan, yung February 26. Right, Nevsky, affordable Lumuyan. Yes, it is. Karen, thank you for this support right here. That will go a long way. Good morning, LG from Saudi. That's good. I'm a fan of your work, sir. Been watching your videos. Ren, very good. Thank you for the support. It really helps me too. Check si Web, sir. Thanks, LG. Let's check Web again. Asa na ba si Web? And solidly going down pa rin, 7.01. Antayin lang natin si Web talaga at MA20. Ang effect tuloy na nangyari kay Web, naging negative tuloy yung effect eh. Dapat ito mga nag-ceiling na ito, dapat pumasok sila sa entry lang talaga. It would have been very good for Web kung dito lang sila pumasok, and then their purchase would have contributed to the gradual rise of Web. Kaso nga lang, ang dami ng nag-ceiling order noong recommend ko si Web. Kaya yun, na negative patuloy yung effect ni Web, sa kanya kay Web. Hi. What's my take on ECP? Princess Cortez, let me answer that really quick. I'm going to be answering last 3 more questions. Right, ECP, nasa baba na siya ng MA20, so that's a very bad sign. Let's see the support. The support, good sign is that nasa support na siya. If you want to get in ECP, this is the best place para maliit lang ang risk nyo, cut loss nyo sa baba ng support na yan. It's doing sideways as of the moment. Tingnan nyo si MA20 niya, nasa pa-sideways na yung direction. So it's doing sideways, so if this goes up, ganyan na yung movement niya. So that's very good entry right here. If you wanna risk it on ECP, napakalit lang na risk niyo. Cut loss below this support. Right. Last 3 questions. I recommend it. Sulit ang mentorship. Thank you, Gats. Thank you for the recommendation. Still an investment, SMPH. You're right, Ellie. It's still a very good investment. It's not for swing intraday trader. Very good. Sir, napagtanungan ako, 220K ang training. Wow, magic. Yes, meron. Napaka mahal ng ibang mga mentorship. Even yung not to to bash yung idol ko na si Mo Sanchez. Even their Truly Rich Club, you have to pay for their subscription na recommendations every month. Napakamahal na yun. 500 lang every month. But I think that's very expensive already because the recommendations they do, you get it from me, from me for free. Yung mga recommendations, I give you recommendations every day. Those are the best positions I can find. So, libre na yun. So, yung pinang-enroll nyo kay Truly Rich Club, lipat nyo lang sa akin for the mentorship. Pero hindi to bash kay Sir Bo ha, kung nakita niyo yung video na to. Anyways, so Lloyd, may discussion po ba kayo sa Bollinger Band Indicator? I will have a video about that in the coming days. Iniintay ko lang talaga si YouTube na mag-monetize sa videos ko because I know that will be a very strong video. Antay lang ng konti. In the workshop, yes, dinidiscuss ko yan. That's one of the heart of the workshops. Anyways, yan, antayin nyo lang yung ano. I'm gonna be teaching you siguro mga 2 to 3 techniques I do with Bollinger Bands. Hintayin lang natin mag-monetize si YouTube. Pinagalitan ko na si YouTube kasi ang tagal nila magtrabaho. Right. Anyways, yes. Sir, last 2 questions. Paano ang process ng training nyo? I'm here at UAE. I use, please send me a message sa Facebook. I'll answer you that. Meron ako mga students from UAE. Right. Zoom, nag-work sa KSA. That's good, James Stone. If mahirapan tayo sa UAE talaga, I will recommend one-on-one na lang. My one-on-one sessions, medyo mahal siya sa group na workshop, but it's still very cheap compared to the others. Nevsky, tama po ba, Sir Lloyd? Grabe ang ibang mahal. Yes, it's very mahal sa iba. Sir, cut loss nyo ba EOD? End of the day, no, I don't cut loss EOD. I make sure that I monitor the stocks on my swing trades and on my intraday trades. Cut loss ko, depende sa stock. If it's at a good position, ang cut loss ko is below the support. If I'm riding the bull, if I'm riding it at the ceiling, yung cut loss ko is a trailing cut loss. Right, last question. How to avail the training, Francis? Send me a message in Facebook. Thank you, Karen. You're welcome, Karen. Maraming salamat po. How about MJC? Ito, last na question. Eric Akar. Yung oras na inaabot ng seminar ko is 1 hour to 1 hour to 30 minutes a day. Especially yung technical analysis, medyo matagal yan. So it took us 1 hour and a half. MJC, last question lang ito for the stock. So MJC, I recommended MJC today because, kasi nag-trigger siya ng Bollinger Band. True enough, nag-open siya ng napakaganda. It went up as high as 5.81. Ilang percent na win na yan? That's 10% already. And then, kaso nga lang, bumaba na siya. So, dapat nag-sell na kayo ng half at around 10%. And then, MJC is going down now. Hindi ayokong mag-ano muna because right now, this is your purchase price right here. So, support is down here. Siguro, the best cut loss should be around 3% from your purchase price. Siguro 3% kung dito yung purchase price nyo. The best cut loss will be around this level at 5.06 right there. Right. Reynaldo, cut loss is if, yes, binibenta ko lahat sa cut loss ko. Hello, Lydia. Lodat. Yes. Hi, Lodat. She's an avid fan of mine. Anyways, how to pay if nasa UAE, you can fund transfer that to my video account. Just send me a message in Facebook, right? So, that's all the time I have, guys. Sorry if hindi ko masagot lahat. Mabuhay din po kayo, especially yung mga nasa labas, mga OFWs natin. Sila yung mga avid followers natin. Anyways, yes, that's all the time I have for today. Thank you so much. Thank you sa lahat ng mga support sa channels. Support niyo po sa, actually, even if I'm helping you sa workshop, you're also helping me at the same time for joining the workshop. I wasn't expecting this opportunity. May isa lang sa inyo nag-trigger Isa lang nag-trigger sa inyo na magpa-workshop sa akin. Kaya napakababa ng presyo ko. Sabi ko sa kanya, let me try if I can do the workshop, maghanap ako ng ibang tao para mababaan ko yung presyo. And then it happened na ang lakas ng demand. So this is really a big opening for me. And I want to thank you guys for the support. And makakaasa kayo, even if I have my workshops, this will continue. The support I give you, the help I give you will continue. Let's get rich together. Yun yung talagang advocacy ko. Let's get rich together. Please enjoy the rest of the day. God bless po sa inyo lahat.